and namaste. Thank you for joining me for a full body stretch. Come onto your mat. At the back of your mat, on your knees, we'll come into a wide-legged child's pose. Stretching through your arms, maybe walking your fingertips a little bit forward as you think about sending your hip bones, your sit bones towards your heels. Taking a breath here. In and out fully. Rising up, looking at your hands, bring that right arm, threading the needle under your left arm, coming to rest with the right side of your face on your mat. And then returning to center. One breath here. On your next inhale, bringing that left arm under your right to thread the needle, coming to rest on the left side of your face. Breathing here. Returning to center, extending both arms long again, bending at your elbows so your hands come towards your shoulders. Maybe you can walk your elbows forward a little bit more, feeling that nice tricep stretch. Extending your arms long again, walking your arms to the right. Nice side stretch to the left side body. Rest the left side of your face on your mat. Breathe into that space you're creating on your left side, filling up the whole space. And then exhaling fully. Returning to center, walking your hands back to center, and then keep on walking off to the right, allowing the right side of your face, off to the left rather, allowing the right side of your face to rest on the mat, filling up that space you're creating in your right side body now. And then exhaling fully. Walking your hands back to center now. Walking up, coming back onto your shins, and then tucking your toes under as you rise to sit on your toes. One breath here. And then coming up onto your knees, your toes are still tucked under, taking your palms to your lower back, pressing your hips forward, allowing your gaze to rise, or maybe your head can even drop back. Wherever you are, it's okay. Be there. Breathe there. One more breath. And then slowly returning your hips towards your heels, coming into table, keeping your toes tucked under. Some cat-cows with your breath. Inhale, raising your gaze, allowing your belly to drop towards your mat. And then exhale, pressing into those hands, pressing that spine towards the sky. Inhale, cow, dropping your belly, raising your gaze. Exhale, pressing deeply into cat. One more with your breath. Now walking your hands back and walking your feet between your hands, coming to a seated position. Taking your feet as wide as your mat, allow your knees to bend. Inhale your arms overhead. And exhale, folding over your mat, bringing your heart towards the mat. Your knees are bent, your feet as though they're standing on the ground in a wide-legged forward fold. Maybe a medium-legged forward fold. Inhale, use your hands to walk up your legs, giving your legs a squeeze as you go. Bringing your right foot to the inside of your right thigh, and then rolling off to your right as you allow your left knee to bend. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, coming into a twist, your left hand will find the outside of your right knee. Your right hand will find the ground behind you. As you inhale, extending through your spine, maybe coming out of the twist just a bit, and then exhale, finding that twist. Inhale, returning to center. Your hands will come back to your knees, extending long again. Your feet as wide as your mat. Your feet flexed as though you're standing on the ground. Maybe your knees are bent just a little bit less this time. Inhaling. Your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. One more breath here. Inhale, walking your hands up your legs. Bring the left foot to the inside of your right thigh, and then roll off onto that left side to allow your right knee to bend. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, finding a twist. Your right hand will find the outside of your left knee. Your left hand will find the ground behind you. And breathe into that twist. On your inhale, extending through the spine, maybe coming out of the twist just a little bit. And then on your exhale, deepening that twist, finding the twist. Inhale, back to center. Bringing your right foot to meet your left for Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Inhale, extending through your spine. And then exhale with a flat back, bringing your heart over your feet. Your head can drop slightly here, looking at the mat a few inches in front of your feet. Or keep your head wherever feels good for you today. Really pressing your feet into each other, opening through those hips. One more breath. And on an inhale, place your hands on the ground, helping yourself to rise. Extend your left leg out long, hug your right leg in. And then bring that right foot over your left. Bend your left leg so your heel comes towards your right sit bone. Stacking your knees over each other. Taking your arms out, not touching the ground, but really activating your arms as though you're reaching for the ground. And then bending gently over those knees. Feeling your hips here, breathing into them. Inhaling to come back to neutral spine. Exhale your arms in front of you, your right arm under your left. Your elbows will bend so your palms come towards one another. And then raise your arms, your elbows up a bit, and fold forward again. Breathing. Inhale again back to neutral spine, releasing your arms, taking your hands to your left to meet the earth, coming on to the sole of your right foot, extending straight through those legs, walking around, continue towards your left, spinning on your feet. You'll come to the opposite. So the opposite leg is on top with those bended knees. Taking your arms straight out to the side, activating them as though you're sending them towards the ground, but they're not quite touching. And folding gently over those knees. This time your left leg is on top. Tops of the feet are touching the ground here. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. This time your left arm will be under your right. Your palms will move towards each other. It's okay if they don't touch, if they're here and that feels good. Thinking about raising your elbows, finding a stretch in your shoulders, and then folding gently while you raise your elbows. One more breath here. Inhale, returning to a neutral spine, allowing your arms to unwind. Extending through those legs, and then coming gently to lie on your back. Hugging that right knee in, allowing your left leg to be long. Coming into our supine twist, your right leg will cross over your body. Think about maintaining your right shoulder on your mat here. Maybe that means you don't twist quite as deeply. Maybe that means your knee doesn't come quite as far around. That's okay. Think about keeping your right shoulder down. You can extend long through your arm or keep it at a cactus pose, looking out beyond your right hand. And then returning to neutral. Hug that left leg in as well, extending long through the right. Give yourself a hug. And then bring your left knee over your right body to find your other supine twist. Again, thinking about keeping your left shoulder on the ground here. So the twist is coming from the thoracic spine. Looking out beyond your left hand, one more breath here. Returning to neutral, hugging both legs in, and then pressing your feet up towards the sky, bending your knees and finding your happy baby. Maybe that means your peace fingers find your toes today. Maybe you take your feet in your hands, whatever feels good to you today. And then rock back and forth, giving that lower back a little love. Breathing here. And then extending long through those legs, allowing your hands to drop towards your side bodies, your palms facing up towards the sky, closing your eyes, coming into your natural breath, adjusting as you need to, coming into Shavasana. If you have time to stay here for a few minutes, please feel free to do so. Pause the video. Coming into your natural breath, relaxing the space between your eyes and your jaw, down your neck. Checking in with your shoulders, your arms. Breathing and relaxing into your whole body, down your legs. Pause the video now if you'd like to stay in Shavasana. Otherwise, wiggle your fingers and your toes. That small movement will create a ripple effect, and a bigger movement, your hands and your feet will begin to move. Shake out your legs, your arms. Stretch those arms overhead. Whole body world peace stretch. Roll over on your right side. Your arm will cradle your head here as you feel the earth supporting the weight of your body and your shoulders and your hips. On an inhale, use your hands to help you come back to a comfortable seated position, Sukhasana. Inhale your arms overhead one more time. Exhale your hands to heart center. The light and the love in me honors the light and the love in each and every one of you. Namaste.